Hey guys, welcome back. And what I'm going to do is go through the matches of today in the European Championships and take you through the results. England played today. How did we do? How did we get on? I'll let you know in this video, and I'm sure most of the United Kingdom and England kind of know the outcome by now. But I'll take you through the scores and whatever else, and obviously preview a little bit of tomorrow. Apologies, these videos have been a bit now. I've had some days have been busier than others, and I just haven't got around to doing a video. So for any previews and that I've missed, apologies. It's just I just haven't had time to do ones for certain days. But from now on, I'm going to try and get them in as much as I can. I'll try not to miss. I'll try and do at least every other day if I can't do every day. So let's take you through the results for Thursday. It started with Slovenia against Serbia. That ended in a 1-1 draw. And I've got to say, Slovenia held the lead for really close to half an hour with Karnik, I'm going to call him. That's probably not his name. I've messed up. Apologies if there's any Slovenians out there. Jovic got the equalising goal for Serbia. And I have to admit, these games, it was one of those games, Serbia and Slovenia, where you'd look on paper and you'd go, this really don't expect much fun, but most of the games have been entertaining, if not thrilling. And a late equaliser by Serbia, it made it quite an intriguing game to watch. A good draw for both teams, really. And so that was the early game. The early evening game between Denmark and England. Yeah. That's all I can say, really. England, we are frustrating. For the first 25 minutes, England were great. They really were. Harry Kane getting what I class as a pure striker's finish. Really fantastic way to start. They're on the front foot from the beginning. Then Holmand got the Danish equaliser. Got assisted by Christensen. And to be fair, it was a great 25-yard strike. Just from the lad. Pickford did not see it till late. To be fair, I don't think he was going to get there. It went in off the inside of the post and just went right into the corner. Great strike, great equalising goal. You can criticise the England defence because no one got anywhere near him. And they just kept going backwards and backwards and backwards during the game. It was hard to watch as an Englishman to go. We all talk about we should be beating teams like Denmark and mostly in this group, but teams feel like they can get at England, and to start the way we did and then to finish the way that we finished. So I'm watching two different teams. Start well for the first 20 minutes, and the next 70 minutes, Denmark had a majority of it, and so it ended 1-1, and I think Denmark, and it was said in commentary as well by the guys in commentary, Denmark deserved to win it. I think we got more than we probably deserved out of the remaining 70 minutes. So yes, that means that England are in pole position to get through the group, and it'll be very, very hard for them not to get through the group. But my honest opinion is, if I'm completely honest, it's Slovenia last, and we need a point to guarantee it. But pleased with the way we've played? Not really. Only beaten Serbia by a goal to nil in this group, including that draw today. Typical England, that they get one group win and then draw the next one. Again, we should have done enough to get out of the group, but this is England. You shouldn't really be surprised by that. I think we were lucky to get that, because I think, like I said, for the next 70 minutes after our goal, Denmark deserved it. So England got more than we probably deserved. So, it's all to play for in the final group games in Group C. I think England will be there, but then we go to a game over in Group B, where Spain just watched come away with a very tight 1-0 win over Italy. It was an own goal by Calafiori, who but this is a very good performance by Spain. Again, typical Spanish. They know, their football is absolutely delightful to watch when they get it right. And in the Schalke Stadium, it was a joy to watch them. It was a competitive game again. Italy were always going to make it competitive, and they did. And Spain getting the 1-0 win, I applaud them. They're a good little nation. They're the first team to officially qualify from the group. Italy lie in second. I think the three other teams still have a chance of getting out of it. But Spain, like I said, the first team to officially qualify at the group. Shouldn't be surprised. Spain are a really good outfit. It's just whether Italy, Albania, or Croatia join them for certain. So we shall see. Albania play Spain, Croatia play Italy in the final group games. In that one, we'll have to see. But Spain, they play like they did against Italy. They could be I want to call them a dark horse, because everyone was talking about the French before and the English. So, Spain play like that, especially with the understandings they've got. Then you never know. Well, apologies, Spain weren't the first team. Germany actually were, with 2 wins out of 2. So Germany and Spain have definitely qualified for the next phase. But a very good performance by Spain overall. Italy still got a little bit of work to do. Well, really, they need a result from their last game to probably give themselves a real good chance of going through, at least in third. Whereas, both Albania and Croatia, they both need wins to stand any chance of of going through. So that is today in the European Championships. What's coming up next year is, well, it's quite simple really. It's another round of second round group games. Very important. That takes place obviously tomorrow, and the early game again is a game that you don't really expect to deliver on paper, but I think it's going to be quite competitive. It's in Group E. Slovakia hosts the Ukraine, and my choice on the Slovakia are doing. To be fair, they're doing better than people would have given them credit for. Winning their first group game, I believe it was over. That was over Belgium. So they're going to feel like a win here. A win there would qualify them if they were to beat Ukraine. That will qualify them, and obviously Romania to play Belgium as well in that group in the which happens on the Saturday. Are Slovakia going to get the second win against Ukraine? If Ukraine are as open as they were against Romania, then yes. I think Ukraine, though, they're a good side, Ukraine. In fact, both these sides are good sides. And like I said, these are two sides you don't always expect to do that well. So Slovakia will want to get the win to guarantee qualification, because I think if you get 6 points out of the groups, you're going to qualify. What do I think for score? Again, I wonder if Ukraine are going to come out with a different mentality, because obviously they need to win to really drag themselves back in the group. But this is a difficult one for me to give a definite. I'm going to go Ukraine for this. I'm going to go 2-1 to Ukraine, because to be fair, they didn't play bad against Romania, but they played that open that Romania were just able to pick them off, play some good football themselves. I'm going to go for Ukraine to beat Slovakia 2-1. The early evening game that's going to be played is Poland up against Austria. Now Austria did play well their first game, to be completely honest. They made it quite, shall we say, a challenge. It was for the Dutch, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. But no, I mean, Austria under Ralf Rangnick are a very, very good outfit, and even though they did lose to, they lost to the French, they did not disgrace themselves against the Euro favourites, and this is a big game for both sides, because a win from these sides will put them back in the group really. And to be honest with you, I saw enough from both these sides in both opening games where, again, at least both sides will want a draw. At least, I think. What am I going to say? I'm going to say, I'm going to go for Austria to nick this against Poland. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Austria win. It's intriguing there. We're talking about big scores. We're not getting those, but we're getting competitive games, which is what I'm loving so far. And you got to say Ukraine to win and Austria to win. Now, the last one of the day is France against the Dutch. Oh, talk about a pick'em game. Because that really is a pick'em game. That's the main event of the day, shall we say. Two good sides. They've got quality oozing through it. France obviously getting, well, both France and Holland getting narrow wins in their first group games. Could this one line up a draw? Possibly, but there's that much quality in both sides. This could be anything. This could really be anything. And what's my thought? You know, we've sort of had a day of draws on Thursday. I think it could be a day of draws again. I know I've said for them to win, but I'm gonna go 2-1 to the French. I think the French will qualify, but at the minute my predictions haven't been going exactly great. So, but no, I'd say 2-1 to the French. 2-1 to the Austrians, and 1-0 to Austria, and 2-0 to the Ukraine against Slovakia. So Ukraine, France, and Austria are going to be my picks for the wins on Friday. Let me know what you guys thought about this, especially the English fans. What's your thoughts on the draw? Again, England limping towards the knockout stages. We just can't seem to put teams to bed, can we? But the only thing I'd say is no one's been a pushover in this championship. Even Scotland came out and performed the other day as well. So you know, no one is rolling over and having the tummy tickled, as they say. So let me know what you think down below. What are your predictions for Poland, Austria, Holland, France, and Slovakia, Ukraine? Leave them down in the comments for me and all over social media for me. And do keep it up. What I will say, there's going to be there is a Mariners Week review coming up. I do notice that there's been a couple of signings recently in the last day or so. I will cover what they are. That's coming in a review of the week for the Mariners, because quite a lot's happened there. And we'll keep doing. I'm going to try and do daily, but I'm at least going to try and do every other day if I don't do daily. So there's going to be regular videos coming over the next few weeks. Thank you again for bearing with me, and the new subscribers that I've had as well. Respect to you as well, because obviously there hasn't been much content lately, so thank you very much for that support. I really do appreciate it. And leave me the predictions for those 3 games again. And I look forward to a couple of videos coming up, and tomorrow will be a review of the Mariners Week, shall we say. So, and also it'll be prediction time for Saturday's games, which will be taking place at the European Championship. So do like, please do share, do subscribe, and stick with me, guys. I'm here for everything that can possibly be thrown at me. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon with another video, very soon in fact. Leave me those comments down below. I'll be intrigued what you think is going to happen in these next 3 games. In the meantime, I'll see you soon. Ta-da, bye-bye. Good times ahead, unless you follow England, then it's all a bit of a scramble.